This morning, as Good Day Wisconsin goes Hawaiian, we check out Honolulu's beautiful Waikiki Beach.
Oh, I love that. I've never looked better. A blast from the past and a chapter closing here at Fox 11.
After more than 30 years, Amy Hanten is wrapping up her last week at the station. She joins us now live this morning with a look back at her time on Good Day Wisconsin and living with Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hey, friends.
Hey, don't do it.
Oh my gosh, this week has been tough.
So emotional for you.
I have to say that these guys are really my friends, you know, and that's what makes this so hard. I see them every day, and you know, I'm going to miss that. You know, I'm going to really miss that. We go way back, and we have so many shared experiences, so many funny moments, and you know. I miss you already.
And for those who don't know, the three of us are the ones that started Good Day Wisconsin, right? And all week long, and the last couple, actually all month long, you've been able to say goodbye to your friends on Living. But today we're going to talk a little bit about what happened here with the three of us.
You know, you're doing a lot of traveling these days, but we traveled during Good Day Wisconsin. We have
sure did.
Some video here of what we were doing.
Those were the days.
I couldn't even remember. They said yesterday, Katie came up and said, when did you guys swim with the dolphins? I don't know, one of our trips.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I was on that one. I would remember that. Look at that.
Fun.
That was really fun.
I can't believe we did that.
Tell us how that worked, Amy. We'd give away a trip and then we'd preview it,
It was a tough gig, let me tell you.
It was.
We'd have to go to these just awful places, you know, and test them out and, you know, show the hotels and eat the food and do some of the experiences. It was so
We went to Mackinac Island. We went to Kohler.
We went all over Hawaii.
The Dells, I think.
Jamaica Mon. I mean,
That's right.
It's been such a run, you know, and you forget about some of those moments. I love seeing these videos. I don't love the hair, but, you know.
And then, not only that, but you were cooking ever since you got here. You had food for thought. Remember that when you were doing that even before Good Day Wisconsin? You did it once a week.
So that was when we had chefs on?
Yeah.
Well, and you did also a segment every week for the news at night called Food for Thought.
I had no idea.
And that's why I'm talking about it, because you brought in cooks back then, and this is Arlene, one of your mentors, right?
Oh, I loved her so much. She's such an amazing woman. She's no longer with us, but I still make her recipes, and she and her husband, Don, were dear friends of mine. And that, I think, has been the biggest joy, is all the people we've met. You get that, you know. Yeah. My guests are like family, and that's the other reason that makes...
We had to roll in that stove, right?
It was not glamorous. I used to do a lot of the grocery shopping before I came in for work, and bring in pots and pans, and
I loved it because we got to eat all of it.
It was so many memories, so many guests coming in, and
you had some more guests with Donald Driver. I think we had some.
We had a lot of celebrities.
Yes.
And he was one of the favorites. Such a nice guy. Well, he's tall compared to me. I believe we made a few things, but we made his famous sweet potato casserole. What a nice guy. We had so many Packer wives we cook with, and so many Packer players.
The Duchess of York.
You remember that?
Oh,
Sarah Ferguson. I wish we had video of that. That would be fantastic.
We made her eat a cheese curd. She'd never heard of it. She came to town she was promoting Weight Watchers and was giving a speech at St. Norbert, I believe. And she had like this list of, you know, when you're a rock star, you had to have all these things. So I ran around town and had to get tea for her in a special teapot. And then she ate a cheese curd, her first one.
And did she spit it out? I can't remember.
She said it was pretty good.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Of course it was good.
What's not to love about a cheese curd, right?
And Amy, you were famous even before, I think, Good Day Wisconsin. They had Amy Hanten Day.
What was that?
I think we have video of that.
Do we have
video of that? Yeah, there's Amy Hanten Day. I think that happened before I even got here. They put you in a parade, didn't they?
I don't remember, but I'm going to tell my kids this. I'm going to tell my kids that there's a day named after me.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, this is Manitowoc. I believe it's either Manitowoc or Two Rivers. I remember
You have a day. That is so cool.
Okay, I'm feeling better about this whole thing now.
So how many years has it been here at Fox 11?
33 years. So 17 years on the anchor desk, and that's when we started having chefs on. Food Network was just happening. The show was growing. It went from like a half hour to an hour. And what are you guys, like 10 hours now?
Pretty close.
Really?
Yeah.
And so we we decided let's have some chefs on, and nobody else in Green Bay was doing that, so it all started from there. And then a chef canceled like the day before, and one of our now executive producers, Danielle, said, "Well, what are we going to do?" And I said, "Well, could I do one of my recipes?" And then the rest was history.
Wow.
My recipes and my grandmother's recipes, and then one day the big boss, I was chopping. I chop and prep during commercial breaks.
Right, I remember.
And I remember looking over at the news desk because I always thought I wanted to be a news anchor, and I started out also not anchoring, just anchoring here, but I did investigative reporting and hard news, and I always thought that's what I want to do. But I remember chopping some vegetables and looking over at you, Pete, and I thought, it was literally that light bulb moment. Maybe this is where I should be. Maybe it's not the news desk. Maybe it's
well,
the
I am
kitchen.
certainly grateful for one. You moved over there so that I could take your seat over there.
I got to tell you, the big boss another time called me up and said, "Who do you think? Who should we get to replace you?" And I said, "Well, there's not even a question. There's not even a question. It's Rachel. You've been so perfect, and you're just such a great team."
That.
So,
And the reason I'm here is because of this lady, because we sat down for about 9 months in Zanesville, a station where I was on radio and TV. And I get that 6.5 years later, I get this answering machine that says, "I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Amy Hanten. We need somebody in the morning. Send a tape. You might like it up here." Here I am, right?
Look at what you did for both of us.
Yeah,
well,
thank you.
We go way back, Pete, and I started out as a weather person at the station we worked in Ohio, and then I realized real quick within a couple weeks she might have some talent. It's not weather. So then we anchored together at a little town called Zanesville, Ohio, and when you decided to take the job, it was a match.
We had a lot of fun. I mean, we still do, but
we still do.
Yeah.
But you changed my life for
so
sure.
what's next for the next couple of days on Living?
Brand new shows and really special guests, really special moments. My producer Abby has just been making me cry every day with my favorite guests. We've got some really special recipes. My last day is Friday, and we actually have a secret recipe, special guests. We're going out in style, man.
Very good.
So excited.
And
so
then what's
please
next
watch.
for the next chapter?
Well, I hate the word retire because you guys know me. Like,
I know.
I
You
can't
said
sit
you're not
still.
retiring.
I can't sit still. So I have my own business, and I am working on my 3rd cookbook. I have my own website, thecookingmom.com, filled with recipes. And in 2019, I started hosting culinary vacations, and then I really got the bug. So I not only host them, I plan them. For people who are always nervous about going to Europe, I get it. So I am hosting amazing trips, and it is my passion to Italy, Ireland, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, Charleston, South Carolina, New Orleans. Christmas. I just got back from a Christmas market tour.
You need a break, girl.
Yeah.
No way. I'm just getting started. So I'd love to have you travel with me. It's been such a blessing, and I'm so passionate about it. So I hope, will you let me come visit and make a casserole once in a while?
Absolutely.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
I'm holding them to it.
Great travels ahead for you.
Yeah, congratulations
Thank you,
on
guys.
33, but good luck for the future, too.
Thank you so much. I live in Door County now, so I don't live far. My husband, Hoyt, and I just bought a home in Door County.
Can I just come and
Yeah,
knock
you
in?
got a place to
I'm going
stay.
to knock on that door, Tony
Anytime.
residents.
So I'm right in the hood. So
There you go.
Awesome.
maybe we'll see you at the grocery store for coffee. And
Definitely.
And love you guys so much. Fox 11 it truly has been my family.
Congratulations.
What a great ride. Thank you.
And we'll be right back. You're watching Good Day, Wisconsin.